was no system of primary education whatever before the Quaker Lancaster, and after him his Anglican rivals, established a sort of voluntary mass production of elementary literacy in the early 19th century, incidentally saddling English education forever after with sectarian disputes. Social fears discouraged the education of the poor. Fortunately, few intellectual refinements were necessary to make the Industrial Revolution. Its technical inventions were exceedingly modest, and in no way beyond the scope of intelligent artisans experimenting in their workshops or of the constructive capacities of carpenters, millwrights, and locksmiths. The flying shuttle, the spinning jenny, the mule, even its scientifically most sophisticated machine, James Watt's rotary steam engine, 1784, required no more physics than had been available for the best part of a century. The proper theory of steam engines was only developed ex post facto by the Frenchman Carnot in the 1820s and could build on several generations of practical employment for steam engines, mostly in mines. Given the right conditions, the technical innovations of the Industrial Revolution practically made themselves, except perhaps in the chemical industry. This does not mean that early industrialists were not often interested in science and on the lookout for its practical benefits. But the right conditions were visibly present in Britain, where more than a century had passed since the first king had been formally tried and executed by his people, and since private profit and economic development had become accepted as the supreme objects of government policy. For practical purposes, the uniquely revolutionary British solution of the agrarian problem had already been found. A relative handful of commercially minded landlords already almost monopolized the land, which was cultivated by tenant farmers employing landless or smallholders.